It's Friday night in Mossy Bottom, and the Eagles Sports Network is on the air. The Eagles Sports Network proudly presents the Fairview Eagles football team as we bring you live coverage of the Fairview Eagles from Westwood, Kentucky. Now, let's head down to the field for countdown to kickoff.
And a good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to Fairview Football here on the Eagles Sports Network. I'm Chauncey Griffith. So glad to have you along. Apologize for the late start. We've had a little bit of technical difficulties, but I think we've got them squared away and we're ready to rock and roll here tonight. We're live from Cannonsburg, Kentucky, here at the Boyd County Athletic Complex, where your Fairview Eagles are in town to take on the Boyd County Lions. This matchup of in-county foes looks to be a dandy, and we're looking forward to bringing you all the action here from Cannonsburg. This week, we're coming to you on a day earlier than Friday. It's Thursday today, and that's due to the big concert going on at the fairgrounds the next few days. The game was moved to tonight so the anticipated crowd and the traffic and the things like that wouldn't affect anything. Both schools agreed to play here on Thursday. Either way, the atmosphere, it's like a Friday night. It's awesome here in Cannonsburg, and we're looking forward to bringing you all the action. Your Fairview Eagles, under head coach Alex Roy, come into this ball game on a 2-game win streak, coming in after a 26-22 win last week at Morgan County. They forced 4 turnovers in that ball game, which helped seal the deal for the Eagles. That included a 60-yard pick six from Deshaun Whitfield. The wishbone offense and the aggressive 4-4 defense have proven to be pretty successful so far this season for the Eagles, who are, by the way, out of Class Single A District 6 and are touting a 3-1 record on the year. I think I mentioned that already. In order to improve their record to 4-1, they'll have to take down a team that has the same win-loss record, but they are out of Class 4A District 6, the Boyd County Lions. Under head coach Evan Ferguson, they're 3-1 on the year. They're coming off a big win last week at Mason County. They won that one, by the way, by a score of 42-6. In that ball game, the Lions accounted for 388 yards of total offense, and that included 209 yards on the ground. 5 different Boyd County Lions put the ball into the end zone, including leading rusher Blake Sexton coming out of the backfield with 2 touchdowns. All that being said, it's almost time for kickoff. It's a warm, sunny 80 degrees here in Cannonsburg, and the weather is perfect for a Thursday night showdown between 2 teams who are both poised for a win. I spoke with both head coaches earlier. Unfortunately, we're not going to have enough time here to play our interview with Coach Roy. We're probably just going to keep it right here as we'll go ahead and turn the video on. You can see what I see, a beautiful evening down under 80 degrees. Now it's been a warm, sunny day all day out here in Cannonsburg. The sun's gone behind the cloud, whatever, it's gone down. It's going to get dark here pretty soon. It's cooled off a little bit. There's a big crowd. It's a homecoming game for Boyd County. And this looks to be a dandy, as you see there, both teams out there. And it looks like Fairview won the coin toss, and they're going to keep the football. So it's going to be our first look at that Fairview offense starting things out here. I'm going to go ahead, like I said, we'll get our breaks in later. We'll go ahead and talk about starting lineups here. First of all, for Fairview offensively, up front, a center, number 65, Conlon Slavens. He's a sophomore. Left guard, 58, Eli Stewart. Left tackle, number 50, Devin Gibson. At right guard, number 52, senior Hayden Webster. And right tackle, number 70, Wyatt Bowen. One tight end starts the game. He's number 55, J.J. May. And out wide at wide receiver, number 3, a junior, Tony Vendetti. Quarterback, a freshman, Hunter Good. He's 6 of 11 through the air this year for 41 yards. He's also got about 36 yards on the ground. most of a good portion of those yards come to fullback number 23, Jace Murray. Sorry, I messed up my paper here, and I didn't have his name on there. I was trying to figure out where it went. Jace Murray at fullback. He's the team's leading rusher with 314 yards on the season. He's averaging 78.5 yards per game. Two tailbacks in the wishbone. They are number 7, Drashawn Whitfield, and number 6, Armani Burnside. That's a look at your starting offense for the for the Fairview Eagles. You see there on your screen the Boyd County Lions coming out to a big reception from their home crowd. You see across the field the Fairview Eagles over there brought several fans of their own. All that being said, this looks to be a pretty good ball game between two teams who really would like to come out 4-1. This would be a huge win for Fairview. As I mentioned, they're coming out of single A football, small school football. Boyd County up in Class 4A. So a win here tonight would be a big deal for the Fairview Eagles, who went 5-5 on the year last year, and they're looking to continue their success under second-year head coach Alex Roy. Coach Roy, this is his first matchup with Boyd County in his head coaching career at Fairview. I will say, though, that in his career at Fairview, and this is a big stat for the Eagles, who were 1-9 the year before, Coach Roy in his career 8-7 as the head coach of the Fairview Eagles. We mentioned the wishbone style of offense. That's exactly what we expect to see here tonight from the Eagles. Coach Evan Ferguson in his 7th year, he is 30-38 overall for the Lions. As I mentioned, Boyd County 3-1 on the year. They've got wins over Gallia Academy and Rock Hill. That was weeks 1 and 2, and then they fell to East Carter 34-20 in week number 3. And then, as I mentioned last week, they won on the road, a big win on the road at Mason County, 42-6. Boyd County kicker Connor Davis ready to boot this one and get things underway. Two receivers back deep to return for Fairview. They are Whitfield and Burnside. You hear the whistle in the background, and it's almost time to rock and roll here in Cannonsburg as your Eagles take on the Boyd County Lions. The kick is up, and we're underway. Two returners, they were going to cross, and instead they ran into each other. I don't think that was planned, as not really the way you want to start out here for the Fairview Eagles, who will take over 1st and 10 right about their own 10-yard line here. We'll see exactly where the ball is spotted. Nonetheless, I assume a miscommunication there as the two deep receivers collided. One went down. The other one caught the ball, but he downed it where he caught it. So almost 90 yards, 89 point some odd yards to the goal line for the Eagles. So a long way to go here for drive number 1. As I mentioned, the Eagles led by freshman quarterback Hunter Good. They're wearing their white road uniforms, jerseys, black pants, black helmets. And here we go, underway. The snaps bobbled on the opening play, and Good does what he needs to do and falls on it, makes it 2nd down. He might have gained a yard there as he fell onto the football, but a minimal gain will make it 2nd down and a long 9 yards to go. Boyd County wearing their home uniforms, red tops, red pants, red helmet with a white face mask, white numbers on the front and the back, and I believe Boyd County written in white across their chest. 2nd down, 9 yards to go now for the Eagles. Same formation. The receiver just flips from left to right, ball in the middle of the field, and a handoff on 2nd down as Jace Murray falls forward, picks up about 3, maybe 4 yards, makes it 2nd down and 5 yards to go. We'll see where they spot him out here. Give him 4, actually give him 5 as it's 3rd down and 4 yards to go. So Murray with a 5-yard run there on 2nd down makes it 3rd down 4. I was going to go over this in the opening. As I mentioned, we had some technical difficulties. We're still having them, but I think everything's coming clear for you who are at home listening and watching. 3rd down, 4 yards to go. Another handoff. Jace Murray going to pick up a couple yards, make it 4th down. Give him 2. Not enough for the 1st down. It's going to be 4th and a long 1. And I presume we'll see what they do here, as looks like the offense is staying out. Hunter Good goes over and gets the play call. That just shows that Coach Alex Roy has confidence in his offense here early on. 4th down and a long 1. Same formation. Wishbone tied in to the left. On 4th down, Good takes a snap. He's going to keep it himself and chug forward. From where I'm sitting, it looks as though he got the first, and he did. Give him 2 yards there, and that's a 1st down Fairview. 2 carries, now 3 yards for Hunter Good. Officially, that 2-yard carry there, that was the one that that Fairview really needed against Boyd County here to keep the drive alive. Over 2 minutes burnt off the clock here, and Boyd County I keep saying Boyd County because I'm looking up that scoreboard and seeing the BC. Fairview with a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10 on their own 22-yard line. Same formation. Another handoff. This one goes to the tailback, and nowhere to go for Mr. Burnside as he's brought down about a yard deep into the backfield. Blake Sexton on the carry there, on the tackle, as well as number 20, Caden Nottingham. 2nd down at 11 yards to go now for the Eagles. Ball on the right hash this time. This is a matchup number 11 in history between Boyd County and Fairview. You see there on 2nd down, another handoff goes to Murray. He's going to chug along, pick up a few, give him about 4 yards, makes it 3rd down and 7. 3 carries, 11 yards now for Jace Murray. Boyd County leads this overall series with 7 wins to Fairview's 3. Here in Cannonsburg, the Eagles are 2-4. This is only their 2nd time, though, playing on the new field at Boyd County, here the Boyd County Athletic Complex. They're 0-1 as they played on the first season that they had this field back in 2020. And a whistle blows. I believe that's going to go against Fairview. We'll wait and false start, against the Eagles. So back them up 5. It'll be 3rd down and quite a ways to go here. Down under 8 minutes to go in the first. Still scoreless from Cannonsburg as your Eagles are taking on the Boyd County Lions. Third down at about 12 yards to go for the Eagles. And here we go on 3rd and long. Another handoff. This time I believe it's going to be the fullback Murray. He's gobbled up at the line, maybe a yard into the backfield. Yeah, it's going to go down as a loss of 1. Makes it 4th down at about 13 yards. And I presume here we'll see the punt team. And change of personnel indicates it will be just that, 4 on, 4 off. And Devin Gibson lined up in the backfield to punt. Back deep to receive for Boyd County. If I can get a number here, I'll tell you. I believe that's Ian Branham. Back deep to receive for the Lions. Gibson's punt is a high punt. It's a short kick, and it's going to take a Boyd County bounce back to where the kicker was lined up. So Fairview's going to down it right at about the Fairview 46-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Boyd County from there. Get our first look at that Boyd County offense led by junior quarterback Jace Manning. On the season, he's 48 of 83 for 733 yards, 6 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. He's averaging 183 passing yards per game. Boyd County lined up in the I formation to start things out. Handoff goes to the tailback, Sexton, and he's got a lot of room to run. Shook off a couple would-be tacklers, but he's brought down by a shoestring tackle at about the 32. Give him 15 yards there on the first down carry and a fresh set of downs for the Boyd County Lions. Sexton at tailback, Brody Castle at fullback. Sexton gets another carry here on first. He bends it back across the field, gets it down inside the 10, 5, and waiting on the indication. Did he go out of bounds? I presume that was a touchdown. No signal, though, from the officials. Boyd County sure, the players out on the field are definitely signaling touchdown there. And he went out of bounds at about the 2-yard line. That's why I was waiting to call that one, because not only did the officials not call it, it looked like he stepped out of bounds. Apparently it was a touchdown. They never indicated it. We'll wait and see here. So your score is going to be 7-0. Boyd County with 6:24 to go. They still haven't put it on the scoreboard either. So we're going to step out, take a break. Back in just a moment. We'll clear things up here on the Eagles Sports Network.
The fine folks at Home Builders Supply, proud sponsors of Fairview Eagles Athletics, have opened up a new store called HBS Furniture. It's located at 101 Kentucky Route 1, right behind Super Quick in Greenup. They offer wall-to-wall furniture as well as many other unique home items that you'll love. Check them out on Facebook at HBS Furniture or give them a call at 606-750-4238 or find them online at supplyhomebuilders.com. It's the folks at Home Builders Supply and HBS Furniture that make this broadcast possible, and we want to give them a big thank you for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School.
Yes, we do, and we're glad to have you back as the kick is in the air and into the end zone for Mr. Connor Davis. A touchback. That means 1st and 10 Fairview from their own 20-yard line. They had a mishap on the kickoff return last time, started on their own 10, so a little better field position here. And Coach Roy and his offense looking to string together a drive here and answer that 32-yard touchdown from Boyd County's Blake Sexton. The size battle up front definitely goes to Boyd County. Quinn Groves there, the nose guard, big old boy for the Lions. Wishbone formation, Coach Roy giving some last-minute instructions there to his crew, and here we go. And gobbled up in the backfield is going to be, I think he did get the handoff off. I was going to say a quarterback sack. Nonetheless, it's a loss of a whole lot of yards. I'm not sure if he got the handoff over to Whitfield or not. Nonetheless, a loss of about 3 yards for Fairview makes it 2nd down, 13 yards to go.
Brings up 2nd down for Fairview.
Down to 5:55 to go here in the first. Eagles looking to string together a drive, as I mentioned there. Their last drive resulted in a punt. And here we go on 2nd down. Another handoff, nowhere to go, though, for Jace Murray. Maybe a minimal pickup, give him a yard, maybe even 2 yards, make it 3rd down and 11. And a long way to go here for the 1st down for Boyd County.
In on the tackle for Boyd County.
Fairview averaging 20 points per game as an offense this season, 208 yards per game of total offense, 199 of that coming on the ground. And a toss on 3rd down goes to Burnside. He had a lane and it closed down quick. He's hit hard, and it's going to be 4th down. He got it back about to the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there, makes it 4th down and 11 yards to go. Clock still rolling, down under 5 minutes. 4:38 to be exact. The score, Boyd County 7, Fairview 0. And Devin Gibson and company back out to end this drive with a punt. A whistle on the snap. That one came in from over on the Fairview sideline. I believe it's going to be a false start. It is, so back them up 5, and they'll re-punt here. A few penalties kind of, not that this one killed the drive, but a few penalties kind of shooting Fairview in the foot here. You got to think Coach Roy probably going to have something to say about that. A high snap. Gibson this time with a line drive punt. It's going to take a Fairview bounce, and it's picked up. That's Caleb Kelly on his horse down the Fairview sideline. A decent return there for Kelly. Gets it down inside the 25. He goes out of bounds somewhere around the 20, maybe the 22-yard line. We'll see. But Boyd County set themselves up for pretty good field position here on this drive. They're going to take over 1st and 10. Looks like about the 22, as I thought. And they've got plenty of time here in the first. Only 4:08 on the clock is the situation here as Boyd County takes over. 2 receivers to the left side of the formation this time for the Lions. 0 to the right. Jace Manning under center. 2 backs behind him in the I formation. And a handoff this time goes to the tailback, trying to bounce it outside there. Nowhere to really go for the tailback there. I believe that's Caleb Kelly. And it is Caleb Kelly with his first carry of the ball game. And a flag thrown back behind the football is going to negate that. It's going to go against Boyd County. It'll be a holding call, so it'll back them up 10 yards. They'll repeat 1st down. So good news there for Fairview, as so far all the penalties had been thrown on them. So Boyd County with their first penalty yardage here backs them all the way up to around the 33-yard line. So 1st down and a long way to go for the Lions. Fairview looking to capitalize here defensively. Movement up front. I saw movement from number 5. That's Ian Branham, the tight end. So a false start will back Boyd County up 5 more yards and make it 1st down and even longer. Clock stopped now at 3:43. Fairview freshman safety Jaden Kaler shifts over to the right side now to help cover those 2 receivers on that side. Manning in the gun, dropping back, looking to throw. You got a guy in the flats. It's caught. That is Cameron May who makes the grab.
Manning's pass is complete to number 3, Cameron
Number
May.
11.
Oh, thank you, Craig. Brought down by number 11. That's Gabe Legg. Pickup of a few yards there. Still second and a way long way to go for the Boyd County Lions here. Fairview looking to keep it under control here as on this drive as Boyd County start out with really good field position. And a long throw downfield is caught by Ian Branham inside the 10, and he's in for the touchdown with 2:44 to go. Boyd County puts 6 more on the board. Ian Branham from 32 yards out. Makes the score now 13-0. And looks like we've got a flag thrown. Thank you, I missed that. A flag thrown as the ball was being thrown. The quarterback was hit, roughing the passer called, and that will be applied on the kickoff. So thank you, Craig, for keeping me straight there. The PAT is up, and it's good. By the way, the PAT kicker, Ryan Crank. Your score from Boyd County with 2:44 to go here in the first. Boyd County 14, Fairview 0, and we're back in just a moment here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Visit Home Builders Supply at 1560 Diedrich Boulevard in Flatwoods, Kentucky, your one-stop shop for everything for your home. They call it a whole home store for a reason. Find them on Facebook at Home Builders Supply LLC or give them a call at 606-388-2465 for all the kitchen, bathroom, flooring, and any other need you may have for your home. And they're open to the public. That's Home Builders Supply, 1560 Diedrich Boulevard, Flatwoods, Kentucky. And thank you to the folks at Home Builders Supply for their support of high school student athletes like the ones at Fairview High School.
And the kickoff goes back into the end zone for a touchback. Boyd County place kicker there doing a great job. Mr. Connor Davis puts that one in the end zone. So Fairview will start 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line, as they did the last drive, which, by the way, resulted in a Eagle punt. We'll see what Coach Roy and his crew have in store here, trying to get something going offensively. 2:44 to go here in period number 1 of play. Your score, Fairview trails by 14 points to the Boyd County Lions. And here we go on 1st down. Bobbled snap, good. Looked like he was trying to pick it up there, and he's hit. I think he was able to snatch up the football, though. So that'll go down as a loss of a yard, maybe a couple of yards when he's finally brought down. Second down and 11 yards to go.
Loss on the play brings up 2nd and 11.
Down to 2:15 to go here in the first. And here we go. On 2nd down, another handoff. This time hit in the backfield is that Jace Murray? No, that was Burnside on the carry. So a loss of a couple of more yards makes it 3rd down and a long way to go for the Eagles.
Caden Thompson on the tackle for the Lions.
Caden Thompson on the tackle for Boyd County.
Loss of the play.
Down under 2 minutes to go.
12 now for Fairview.
3rd down and 12 yards to go for the Eagles. And here we go on 3rd down. Another handoff, this time Hayden Webster, the fullback. He's always good for a couple yards anyway in a cloud of dust, and he gets just that. Gets it back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's all. His first carry, I believe, since week 1 for the Eagles, as he picks up 2 yards and gets it back to the original line of scrimmage, but there's still 10 yards to go for the first, so it'll be 4th down 10, and we're going to see the punt unit back out for the Eagles. Devin Gibson getting his work tonight in at the punter position. He's already punted 2. Here comes his 3rd one. It's in the air. A low line drive kick is going to roll right into the hands of Caleb Kelly, who's on his horse. He's going to bring it across midfield. He's brought down at about the 41, maybe the 42-yard line. So a good return there on the punt by Caleb Kelly. Makes it 1st and 10, Boyd County from the Fairview 41-yard line. Down to 25 seconds to go here. Do want to thank our community partners here for making this possible. First of all, thank you to Platinum Industries, the contracting services that they provide, as well as the installation of anything brought from Home Builders Supply. Look them up on Facebook. Platinum Industries Platinum Industries LLC on Facebook. And a handoff on 1st down is going to go to Sexton. A big run for him as he chugs it right up the middle of the formation, gets it down inside the 25 to about the 24-yard line. So about 17 yards there for Sexton. That's his 2nd carry of the ball game. 32 yards for him. Also want to thank Home Builders Supply, your whole home store. Also Home Builders Supply Furniture, HBS Furniture, high-quality furniture and other home goods. And Timber Ridge. That's going to go down as an incomplete pass. Credit Hunter Good for knocking that one away. Stops the clock with 2 seconds. 2nd and 10 for the Lions. Platinum Industries, Timber Ridge, Home Builder Supply, and HBS Furniture. A big thank you to all of them. On 2nd down, Manning takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to Sexton, and you hear the buzzer. This is going to be the last play of the first period. It's also going to be a touchdown for Boyd County. From 24 yards away, Blake Sexton marches that one into the end zone and puts his team ahead by 20 here to close out the first period. They'll have a chance to tack on one more, though, as the PAT unit comes out. Ryan Crank, the PAT kicker, 2 for 2 here tonight. He was 6 for 6 last week in PATs. This one's up, and it's good. So at the end of one period of play, your score, Boyd County 21, Fairview 0. We're back in just a moment for quarter number 2 here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Timber Ridge is committed to delivering the highest quality sheds, barns, cabins, play sets, trailers, greenhouses, and more, all tailored to meet the needs and the budgets of their customers. They offer multiple financing options to help make for the best customer experience possible. They also offer 3 options to get what you want. And with payments starting at $79.50 a month, they make it easy. Timber Ridge offers a quality like no other. Visit them at 195 Argolite Road in Flatwoods, Kentucky. Call them at 606-388-2110. Visit their Facebook page or find them online at timberridgeky.com. And a big thank you to the good folks at Timber Ridge for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School.
42-6 is your score here going into the second period of play. Glad you could join us here on the Eagle Sports Network. Yeah, what did I say, 42-6? It should be 21-0. I was looking at the score from last week for the Lions against Mason County. When I said that, it's 21-0. My sincere apologies there. And that's the score going into period number 2 of play. That's embarrassing, Craig. I can't believe I did that. 1st and 10 for Fairview from their own 20-yard line. Connor Davis puts another one into the end zone for the Lions, which means the Eagles take over on their own 20. Wishbone formation coming out here for the Eagles to start out this drive. And here we go. Good takes the snap, hands it to the fullback. He's hit at the line and driven backwards. Several lines in on that play. It looked like, who is that? Number 77. That's Quinn Groves. And maybe Braden Blanton in on that one too. Nothing doing there. 6 carries, a total of 12 yards now for Jace Murray. Down to 11:28, clock rolling. And Fairview doing, what they can to hold on to the football here, drain as much time off the clock, and also put together productive drives. Jace Murray on the carry, give him about 4 yards on that one. Takes it second down, 6 yards to go.
Gain of 4 on that run brings up 3rd and 6 for the Eagles.
3rd down and 6, my apologies. I'm a mess. We're still trying to deal with these technical difficulties. You can't tell watching and listening, but we've got a few things going on here that we're overcoming to bring you this broadcast. A toss on 3rd down goes to Burnside. He shakes off a couple would-be tacklers, trying to find somewhere to run. And Boyd County doing a great job of pursuit on defense. Nowhere to go for Burnside. That'll go down as a loss of several. Loss of about 7 yards to be exact. Makes it 4th down and about 13 yards to go for the Eagles. Devin Gibson lined up to punt, and Caleb Kelly going back deep to return. So a 2-minute drive results in a punt for the Eagles, and we've got we have a timeout called. I believe we do. With 9:58 to go, Coach Alex Roy calls his first timeout of the first half. So your score with 9:58 in the second half. Boyd County 21, Fairview 0. We're back in just a moment here on the Eagle Sports Network.
The fine folks at Home Builders Supply, proud sponsors of Fairview Eagles athletics, have opened up a new store called HBS Furniture. It's located at 101 Kentucky Route 1, right behind Super Quick in Greenup. They offer wall-to-wall furniture as well as many other unique home items that you'll love. Check them out on Facebook at HBS Furniture or give them a call at 606-750-4238 or find them online at supplyhomebuilders.com. It's the folks at Home Builders Supply and HBS Furniture that make this broadcast possible, and we want to give them a big thank you for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School.
And we're back into the Platinum Industries broadcast booth. Devin Gibson and company set the punt here with 9:58 to go in the second quarter, and a high line drive punt lands at about the 48-yard line of Boyd County. Kelly catches it there, and he's off to the races. He bends it back across the field, brings it down across the 30, inside the 20 and the 10, and into the end zone. So about a 52-yard punt return for Caleb Kelly, and that adds 6 more for Boyd County onto the scoreboard. So not the way you want to start out if you're Fairview.
Flag on the play.
There is a flag thrown late. I'm not sure, though. I'm trying to wait and see. Looks like they're bringing the ball back toward midfield. Let's wait and see here. The touchdown is no good. So a stroke of good luck here for the Eagles. They're going to spot the ball at the 48-yard line of Fairview. And a block in the back goes against Boyd County. So a costly mistake there for the Lions, and they'll have the ball back at the Fairview 48-yard line. 1st and 10. So good luck there for Fairview. And Fairview will get another chance to stop this drive here as Manning takes a snap on 1st down, looking into the flats. That one's caught. And after a gain of about 14 yards, that was number 3 on the catch, Cameron May. Give him a 13-yard reception.
Number 3, Cameron May. That pass brings up all the things 1st down for Boyd County. It'll be 1st and 10.
Be 1st and 10 Boyd County now from the Fairview 34-yard line. Again, my apologies for the questionable commentary here today, the mistakes and stuff. We've got so much going on here that it's kind of hard to talk and hear yourself on repeat and all this stuff. Nonetheless, a flag is going to go against Fairview. That's going to be offsides, encroachment against the Eagles. So move Boyd County up for 5 yards, makes it 1st down 5 to go here. Same formation, shotgun formation, motion from left to right, and more movement up front. This time it's going to be a false start called against Boyd County, so back them up 5 and make it 1st and 10. You got to think if you're Coach Evan Ferguson, not real happy with all the penalties here that Boyd County is accruing. Fairview with several as well. Down to 9 minutes, clock still rolling here in Cannonsburg. It's Boyd County 21, Fairview 0. And play stopped here as Boyd County getting a play call from their head coach over on the sideline. And here we go on 1st down. Manning takes a snap, hands it off to Caleb Kelly. And some room to run. Sorry, that's James McDaniels, my mistake. He brings it back across midfield and into the end zone. Several missed tackles there from the Eagles. And a 34-yard touchdown run by James McDaniels. I don't see any flags on the field, so that one is going to stand 27-0 now is your score with 8:28 to go before the half. PAT unit on to tack on one more. Ryan Crank, the kicker. Holder Evan Williams, that one's up, and that one's good as well. So with 8:28 to go in the second period of play, your score, Boyd County 28, Fairview 0. And we're back here in just a moment on the Eagle Sports Network.
You guys just didn't want it bad enough. That should have been an easy win. What were you doing out there? You got to hustle. You could have made that play if you'd been open.
On the car ride home after the game, when you think you're helping by telling me what I did wrong and what I need to work on, all I hear is that I'm not good enough, that I'm supposed to be perfect, that it's not okay to lose. On the car ride home, all I need to hear is how much you love me and enjoy watching me play, that my worth isn't determined by my performance, that even on my worst day, I am worthy, that you see me learning, growing, and doing my best, and that is enough.
Brought to you by the Kentucky High School Athletic Association and the Kentucky Athletic Administrators Association.
And Davis's kick into the end zone for a touchback. It's going to be Fairview football, 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. A big touchdown run there caps off a penalty-laden drive. Both teams had several penalties on that last drive. Nonetheless, James McDaniels from about 30 yards away puts it into the end zone. Makes the score 28-0 here in the second period. 8:28 to go before the half. Fairview offense back out onto the field. Trying to get a look here at personnel. Looks like Webster's going to be at fullback. Two tailbacks are Whitfield and Murray. As good under center in the wishbone, looking to hand off. He gets it over to Webster, who's hit as soon as he takes the hand off, hit in the backfield. And the ball comes out. It's going to be Boyd County football here as Webster just not able to hang on to it there. So that'll go down as a turnover, and Boyd County will take over 1st and 10 on the Fairview 18-yard line. 28-0 your score here. 8:23 to go before the half. Get another look at that Boyd County Lions offense led by junior quarterback Jace Murray, a name familiar in Westwood. 3 receivers to the right. One goes in motion from right to left. And there's movement up front. That's going to be against Boyd County, a 5-yard false start penalty. Back them up 5 yards and make it 1st down and 15 yards to go now. Several penalties for both teams. I think Boyd County leading the charge maybe at this point in number of penalties. 1st and 15, Manning looking to throw. He throws out of the backfield. That was caught by Connor Davis, and Connor Davis punches it in from 23 yards away. His first touchdown of the football game. And it looks like another penalty there. Thrown behind the football. Usually that's an indication of a block in the back or a hold. Several costly penalties for the Lions here tonight. That's 2 touchdowns now that have been called back for Boyd County. That one's going to take away the 23-yard touchdown for Davis. And back it up to the 15-yard line. So Davis had to have been almost into the end zone when the hold took place. Nonetheless, that's 2 touchdowns called back now for Boyd County due to penalties. And it's going to be 1st and 10, Boyd County from the Fairview 15. On first down, Manning looking to throw into the end zone. He does, and it's almost intercepted there. That was Burnside who knocked it away. He had it in his hands and he dropped it. So that'll stop the clock now with 8:04 to go.
Manning's pass is incomplete.
And it's not first down. It's second down in about 7 yards to go for the Lions. That holding penalty, after the holding penalty. Manning staying in the gun. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Takes a low shotgun snap, hands it off out of the backfield. That's that's Sexton on the carry. A good open field kind of shoestring tackle there by Wyatt Bowen. Brings him down with about a yard to go for the first. So a pickup of about 7 there for Sexton. Makes it 3rd down and 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1 for the Lions.
7:35 to go here before the half. Boyd County leads 28-0. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Manning again hands it off to Sexton. This time he's off tackle to the right side and into the end zone for 6 points. A 9-yard touchdown run there by Blake Sexton. Looking for penalty flags, though. Don't see any. This one's going to stand. Makes it 34-0. 7:24 to go before the half.
There's no signal whatsoever.
PAT team on to try to tack on one more. So far, Ryan Crank is a perfect 4 for 4 here tonight for extra points. That one's up and it's good. So your score was 7:24 to go. Boyd County 35. Fairview 0. Back in just a moment here on the Eagle Sports Network.
It's only been the white hat giving the call.
Timeout.
All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. Brought to you by the Kentucky High School Athletic Association and the Kentucky Athletic Administrators Association.
What are you doing out there?
Come on!
I saw you at the game the other night. Yeah, you. Up there getting mad, acting like we're all out there making $1 million a game. Well, let me be real with you. This isn't the pros. It's school sports, and it's a game, our game. So please, let us play.
School sports fans, remember, when you cheer for your team, make noise for the right reasons. This message presented by the NFHS and the NIAAA.
And all student athletes in Kentucky.
And we're back in Cannonsburg. 7:24 to go before the half. And another Boyd County kickoff is going to, nope, this one's going to drop at about the 3. It's picked up by Kaler, and he gets it over almost to the 15-yard line, trying to find somewhere to run over on the Fairview sideline. And flags are a-flying after the play. We'll see what the indication is here. There are flags, at least 2, as the officials come together to discuss. We got a personal foul called against Boyd County. So that'll move Fairview up 15 and give them better field position. We'll see exactly where it goes.
Indication is personal foul against the Lions.
And the officials signaling for the clock to roll. It's 35-0, 7 minutes, 10 seconds to go, and still rolling here in the second period of play. So it'll be 1st and 10 Fairview from their own 32-yard line. Hunter Good and company coming out going to try to string together a drive here. They've not been successful doing that as of yet here tonight. Wishbone formation with a receiver out wide to the right. Good under center. Going to take it and hand it to the fullback. That's Webster. He's a hard one to bring down. They were riding him like a Walmart pony, but they ended up bringing him down after a minimal gain. Second down and about 10 yards to go. We'll say he got it back to the line of scrimmage and then fell forward just a bit. Brought down by, I believe, Cameron May. I'm sorry, not Cameron May. That's Caleb Rimmer on the tackle. Down to 5:53 to go here before the half. Another handoff. And a minimal gain for this time. I believe that's Burnside on the carry. Nope, that's Whitfield, Ray Whitfield. Nope, that's Burnside. Armani Burnside on the carry. Pick up a 1. His first positive yardage carry tonight, as a matter of fact. Down to 5:20 to go before the half. 3rd and 9 for the Eagles. Ball on their own 33-yard line. Wishbone formation. This time Good hands it off to Murray. He hits the hole hard. Never does hit the ground. But forward progression stopped at the 35, so a pickup of 2 yards for Murray. Makes it 4th down and about 7 yards to go. Fairview tonight, 1 first down offensively. And the size battle up front is noticeably in favor of Boyd County. Down to 4 minutes, 22 seconds. Clock still rolling. Devin Gibson and company out, ready to punt. A little miscommunication there as Fairview trying to get lined up in the punt formation. Justin Everett's not sure exactly where to go. The punt's up, and it's going to be caught by Caleb Kelly. He's on his horse. He's already got 1 punt return called back from a touchdown, and a hard hit as he's brought down just on the Fairview side of the 45-yard line on their side of midfield. So it'll be 1st and 10, Boyd County from the Fairview 43. Clock down to 3:33, still rolling. Mentioned both teams 3-1 coming into this football game. Stick around for the halftime show. We'll have a recap of the first half. Tell you, as I mentioned just a moment ago, your score's 35-0. I'll tell you how we got there with the scoring summary. Go over some offensive stats and a little preview of the second half. On first down, a handoff goes to McDaniels, and he's got some room to run from 43 yards away. He's brought down, though, right at about the 5-yard line. Burnside with the shoestring tackle. So from the 43 to 5, that's 38 yards for James McDaniels on first down.
It'll be 1st and goal to go. Ball at the Fairview 5-yard line.
1st and goal for the Lions from the Fairview 5, down to 2.5 minutes before the half. Clock still rolling. Coach Ferguson, you see there at the bottom of your screen in the black shirt, getting pretty animated, getting his play call in, as wants to make sure they get it right here, I reckon. Manning looking to throw. Instead, he has to tuck it and go. He's going to bring that one into the end zone from 5 yards away. So Jace Manning gets a touchdown on the ground, his first official carry of the night, and it goes down as a 5-yard touchdown run.
Manning on the 5-yard touchdown run for the Lions.
So with 1:51 and the clock still rolling here, your score Boyd County 41, Fairview 0. And Boyd County running one on late there on their PAT team. As Ryan Crank and company put that one up, and it's good. So with 1:27 seconds to go before the half, we're going to keep it right here as now your score 42-0. Boyd County over Fairview. Down to 1:13 seconds to go. Clock still rolling as the running clock rule is in effect. At one point, the rule was that you weren't allowed to you didn't start a running clock officially until the second half, but it looks like here tonight we went ahead and the rule is 35 points, and since it was 35-0, the clock's been rolling to try to end this game a bit sooner, maybe keep it more under control, that kind of thing. As Connor Davis's kick is going to be fielded at about the 1 by Kaler, and he's got some room to run. Hits it across the 20, across maybe around the 25-yard line is where he goes out of bounds over on that Fairview sideline. So a good return by the freshman Kaler. As the clock is about to expire, down under 10 seconds here, and still rolling here in the first half. So the buzzer you hear in the background means it's halftime. And your score at the half, Boyd County 42, Fairview 0. We're going to step out, take a break. We'll come back, give you your scoring summary, talk about exactly how we got to where we are on the scoreboard, and we'll give you some offensive stats for both teams. We'll also do our best to get you some score updates from around the area. Don't want to miss that. And a preview of the second half, and a whole lot of football left to come as your Fairview Eagles now trail the Boyd County Lions 42-0 at the half. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Eagle Sports Network.
For a giveaway of some items, we're going to draw 2 lucky student names. Come to the press box.
Timber Ridge is committed to delivering the highest quality sheds, barns, cabins, play sets, trailers, greenhouses, and more, all tailored to meet the needs and the budgets of their customers. They offer multiple financing options to help make for the best customer experience possible. They also offer 3 options to get what you want. And with payments starting at $79.50 a month, they make it easy. Timber Ridge offers a quality like no other. Visit them at 195 Argolite Road in Flatwoods, Kentucky. Call them at 606-388-2110. Visit their Facebook page or find them online at timberridgeky.com. And a big thank you to the good folks at Timber Ridge for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School. Visit Home Builders Supply at 1560 Diedrich Boulevard in Flatwoods, Kentucky, your one-stop shop for everything for your home. They call it a whole home store for a reason. Find them on Facebook at Home Builders Supply LLC or give them a call at 606-388-2465 for all the kitchen, bathroom, flooring, and any other need you may have for your home. And they're open to the public. That's Home Builders Supply, 1560 Diedrich Boulevard, Flatwoods, Kentucky. And thank you to the folks at Home Builders Supply for their support of high school student athletes like the ones at Fairview High School.
And welcome back into Boyd County Athletic Complex. We're live from Cannonsburg, Kentucky here in the Platinum Industries broadcast booth. Platinum Industries is a contracting service in the tri-state area. Highly recommend you look at them. They're big supporters of Fairview Eagle Athletics. You can find them on Facebook at Platinum Industries LLC. Your score here at the half, Boyd County 42, Fairview 0. And while we've got a few moments here, we'll take a look at the scoring summary brought to you by Timber Ridge, Home Builder Supply, and HBS Furniture. First score of the ball game came with 6:24 to go. It was a 32-yard touchdown run by Boyd County's Blake Shelton with 6:24 to go in the first period of play, followed by Ryan Crank PAT that made the score 7-0. Another touchdown in the first period. That one, a Boyd County pass from Jace Manning to Ian Branham from 32 yards out. And then a Ryan Crank PAT made the score 14-0 with 2:49 to go. One more touchdown in the first period of play. That one a 24-yard Blake Sexton touchdown run as time expired. And then a PAT from Ryan Crank made the score 21-0 after one period of play. 21 points scored in the first, and then 21 points scored in the second. The first of those came with 8:28 on the clock, a 32-yard touchdown run from James McDaniels, and a PAT from Ryan Crank made the score 28-0. And then about a minute later, worth of football that is, in the second quarter with 7:24 on the clock, Blake Sexton from 9 yards away, and then a Ryan Crank PAT made the score 35-0. Final score of the first half came with a minute 54 to go before half. That was a Jace Manning 5-yard touchdown run, followed by a Ryan Crank PAT that made the score 42-0, and that is your score here at the half. You can hear in the background it's homecoming here at Boyd County, so we've got a little extended halftime period for you. But we're going to step out, take a break as they go through the homecoming candidates here in Boyd County, and we'll come back, give you some offensive stats. Going to try to get some score updates for you from around the area, and a whole lot of football coming your way from Cannonsburg. It's Boyd County 42, Fairview 0, and we're back in just a moment on the Eagles Sports Network.
Timber Ridge is committed to delivering the highest quality sheds, barns, cabins, play sets, trailers, greenhouses, and more, all tailored to meet the needs and the budgets of their customers. They offer multiple financing options to help make for the best customer experience possible. They also offer 3 options to get what you want. And with payments starting at $79.50 a month, they make it easy. Timber Ridge offers a quality like no other. Visit them at 195 Argolite Road in Flatwoods, Kentucky. Call them at 606-388-2110. Visit their Facebook page or find them online at timberridgeky.com. And a big thank you to the good folks at Timber Ridge for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School.
How can you measure the value of education-based athletics? Well, the value is in what makes it invaluable. That's because school sports aren't just about winning, they're about learning and growing. School sports aren't just about gaining trophies and accolades, they're about learning life lessons, bringing a whole community together, developing character and integrity, having coaches who mentor you, and teammates who become lifelong friends. And you can't put a price on any of that. That's what makes education-based athletics invaluable. Of course, when you participate in school sports, you want to win and become a better athlete, but the purpose is so much greater, becoming a better person. Support your local school sports programs. And if you have a student, encourage them to get involved.
Brought to you by the Kentucky High School Athletic Association and the Kentucky Athletic Administrators Association.
And we're back here in Cannonsburg as your score here at the half. Boyd County leads your Fairview Eagles 42-0. I mentioned we would have some scores for you. They're not high school scores. We're playing on Thursday, folks. Only scores I've got for you in college football, the Rice Owls right now leading the Charlotte 49ers on the Thursday night game on ESPN. That one's 7-3 in the second period of play. A whole lot of football left to go there. Also, on the baseball diamond, the Cincinnati Reds up on the Chicago Cubs right now 1-0. That one being played on Fox, and that's in the top of the 6th inning. The Reds about 2 games back and needing a win here tonight against the Cubs. So trying to kind of keep track of that one as well. Nonetheless, a look at some stats here for both teams. We'll start with the Fairview Eagles. Not much going offensively. Jace Murray 8 carries, 18 yards. Armani Burnside having trouble finding room to run. The plays kind of pressure from Boyd County kind of taking a little bit longer to develop. And he's got a total of 5 carries for -9 yards here in the first half. Hunter Good with 4 carries, -1 yards. And Hayden Webster with a couple of carries for 2 yards as well. And that's pretty much it offensively for the Eagles. They're struggling to get things going on the offensive side of the ball here today. And on the defensive side of the ball as well, they're just kind of being outmanned by the Boyd County Lions. Jace Manning having a good night in the air. Averages 183 yards in the air. He's got about 62 yards in the air here tonight as hold on one second. I'm trying to add them up. I'm wrong. He's got 45 yards in the air tonight, 1 touchdown. He's also rushed for a 5-yard touchdown. James McDaniels, a couple of carries for 70 yards. Blake Sexton, 3 carries, 39 yards. And Boyd County having no problem whatsoever moving the football here against the Eagles defense. So we've still got a whole lot of time left here at the half. We're going to step out and take another break, as you can probably hear in the back. I don't know if it's loud to you, but it sure is to me. I need to explain, too, that for anyone listening at home, if the commentary kind of seems off, I'm having to do some things here. We're having technical difficulties. I've got an echo, or not an echo, but a delay coming in through my ear, and it's hard to talk sometimes. Nonetheless, we're making it happen for these kids. And the Fairview Eagles, one thing they don't lack is heart. And I've told Coach Roy this many a times. It's easy to support this program, and I'm proud to be here on the Eagle Sports Network. 10 minutes on the clock here at the half, and we're going to step out, take a break as the homecoming court being announced here at Boyd County. Extended halftime, and your score 42-0. Boyd County leads Fairview. Back in just a moment.
The fine folks at Home Builder Supply, proud sponsors of Fairview Eagles Athletics, have opened a new store named HBS Furniture. It is located at 101 Kentucky Route 1, behind Super Quick. They offer wall-to-wall furniture, as well as many other unique home items that you'll love. Check them out on Facebook at HBS Furniture, or give them a call at 606-750-4238, or look them up online at supplyhomebuilders.com. It's the folks at Home Builder Supply and HBS Furniture that makes this broadcast possible.
And a big congratulations to two Boyd County students, Ethan Raridan and Bonnie Smith, the homecoming king and queen. Matter of fact, Ethan Raridan is the voice you just heard on that last commercial. He's in my broadcast journalism sports media class and recorded a commercial for us, and very happy for that young man for winning homecoming king here at Boyd County. Nonetheless, your score, Boyd County leads the Fairview Eagles 42-0 here at the half. We're going to step out, take another break. Be back here in just a moment for more of the halftime show from Cannonsburg on the Eagle Sports Network.
What are you doing out there?
Come on!
I saw you at the game the other night. Yeah, you. Up there getting mad, acting like we're all out there making $1 million a game. Well, let me be real with you. This isn't the pros. It's school sports, and it's a game, our game. So please, let us play.
School sports fans, remember, when you cheer for your team, make noise for the right reasons. This message presented by the NFHS and the NIAAA.
And all student athletes in Kentucky.
Timeout.
All right! right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. Brought to you by the Kentucky High School Athletic Association and the Kentucky Athletic Administrators Association.
How can you measure the value of education-based athletics? Well, the value is in what makes it invaluable. That's because school sports aren't just about winning, they're about learning and growing. School sports aren't just about gaining trophies and accolades, they're about learning life lessons, integrity, having coaches who mentor you, and teammates who become lifelong friends. And you can't put a price on any of that. That's what makes education-based athletics invaluable. Of course, when you participate in school sports, you want to win and become a better athlete, but the purpose is so much greater, becoming a better person. Support your local school sports programs. And if you have a student, encourage them to get involved.
Brought to you by the Kentucky High School Athletic Association and the Kentucky Athletic Administrators Association.
And welcome back into Cannonsburg, Kentucky, where your Fairview Eagles are in action here against the Boyd County Lions. It is 42-0. The Boyd County Lions lead the Eagles here at the half. I mentioned we were having technical difficulties, came on the air late, didn't have much of a pregame show, and I've still got a delay coming in through my ear. It's hard to talk, but I'm making do. I hope you can understand what I'm saying. What I would like to have talked about, I kind of enjoy the research end of doing play-by-play commentary, and I enjoy looking up the stats. This is the 11th matchup in history between Fairview and Boyd County. The first one took place back on August the 22nd, 1975. Boyd County won that one 27-0 over at Tom Scott Field over across the highway there. Boyd County leads the overall series with 7 wins compared to Fairview's 3. Boyd County won the first 5 matchups. They went 5-0. Then Fairview won 3 in a row from 2009 and 2010, and then again in 2017. And then Boyd County has won the last 2 matchups here in Cannonsburg. Coming into this football game, the Eagles are 2-4 here in Cannonsburg. The last time they played was back on October the 2nd, 2020. Boyd County won that one 41-6 in Mossy Bottom. For the Eagles, quarterback Tanner Johnson was 11 of 24 in the air for 124 yards, as well as a passing touchdown to running back Jeremy Harper. Linebacker Grayson Smith had a big night defensively for the Eagles, 19 tackles, 14 of which were unassisted. It's a pretty big stat for Grayson Smith. For Boyd County, Carter Stevens led the charge with 119 yards and 1 touchdown on 5 carries. Quarterback Logan Staten threw a pair of touchdown passes to Josh Thornton and Joseph Lusby. Also, Jacob Kelly had 1 reception for 25 yards. That's worth note because Jacob is the older brother of current Boyd County Lion football player, Caleb Kelly, so a little family connection there. Kelly had a big punt return for about a 52-yard punt return called back earlier after a block in the back penalty from the Lions. So a little interesting tidbit for you there. I want to thank our community partners for making this broadcast possible as we sit here in the Platinum Industries broadcast booth. Platinum Industries, a contracting service in the tri-state area. They also offer installation of anything bought at HBS Furniture or Home Builders Supply. Definitely thankful for them for allowing us to be on the air here today. And also our other community partners, Timber Ridge, who provide quality cabins, sheds, outdoor furniture, and playground sets, as well as Home Builders Supply, your home store. They sell a little bit of everything for the home. Also, HBS Furniture, who provide high-quality furniture and other home goods to the tri-state area. Big thank you to all of them for making this broadcast possible. Want to step out, take another break here as still got a few minutes left on the clock, and then they'll add 3 more on the clock at the half, where your score is Boyd County 42, Fairview 0. Back in just a moment on the Eagle Sports Network.
The fine folks at Home Builders Supply, proud sponsors of Fairview Eagles athletics, have opened up a new store called HBS Furniture. It's located at 101 Kentucky Route 1, right behind Super Quick in Greenup. They offer wall-to-wall furniture as well as many other unique home items that you'll love. Check them out on Facebook at HBS Furniture or give them a call at 606-750-4238 or find them online at supplyhomebuilders.com. It's the folks at Home Builders Supply and HBS Furniture that make this broadcast possible, and we want to give them a big thank you for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School. Visit Home Builders Supply at 1560 Diedrich Boulevard in Flatwoods, Kentucky, your one-stop shop for everything for your home. They call it a whole home store for a reason. Find them on Facebook at Home Builders Supply LLC or give them a call at 606-388-2465 for all the kitchen, bathroom, flooring, and any other need you may have for your home. And they're open to the public. That's Home Builders Supply, 1560 Diedrich Boulevard, Flatwoods, Kentucky. And thank you to the folks at Home Builders Supply for their support of high school student athletes like the ones at Fairview High School. Timber Ridge is committed to delivering the highest quality sheds, barns, cabins, play sets, trailers, greenhouses, and more, all tailored to meet the needs and the budgets of their customers. They offer multiple financing options to help make for the best customer experience possible. They also offer 3 options to get what you want. And with payments starting at $79.50 a month, they make it easy. Timber Ridge offers a quality like no other. Visit them at 195 Argolite Road in Flatwoods, Kentucky. Call them at 606-388-2110. Visit their Facebook page or find them online at timberridgeky.com. And a big thank you to the good folks at Timber Ridge for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School.
And welcome back into the Platinum Industries broadcast booth. I'm Chauncey Griffith. Glad to have you along here at the half as Boyd County leads the Fairview Eagles 42-0. Boyd County out on their sideline here, ready to get things going for half number 2. Fairview over in the end zone getting warmed up. And almost time to resume action here as it's been all Boyd County on the scoreboard here in half number 1. Big thank you to all the people here at Boyd County, Pete Fraley, all the staff and faculty, whatever you call it, for being so accommodating to us, providing us with everything we need to be able to do this broadcast. Also, thank you to Greg Preston, the voice of the Lions, for helping me out getting some stats. That's one of those things you do. You just kind of trade back and forth, and big thank you to him and Ian Branham. Sorry, I was watching Boyd County go back over to their end zone here. I'm not sure what they're doing, but Ian Branham, the stat guy for the radio crew for Boyd County, for getting me the starting lineup for the Lions. Be interesting to see what Boyd County does here personnel-wise, as they had pretty much the same personnel on the field for the entire first half. For the Eagles, on the other hand, it'll be interesting to see how they're able to move the football here, try to get some points on the board, work on the things that they do. And as Coach and I, you weren't able to hear it because of the technical difficulties, but as Coach and I talked about in the the pregame interview, we talked about, this is a good game going into district play. This is Fairview, no question, we're a single A school facing off against a 4A school who is putting up points, moving the football, doing things, winning ball games this year, and beating schools who are of comparable size to them. So a good game to go, kind of a measuring stick thing. Not really a measuring stick, but a tough opponent. You don't get better unless you play opponents who make you better, and that's what's going on right here. As one thing I will say about the Fairview Eagles, they do not lack one thing, and that is heart. You'll not see any quit in the boys in red and black, white jerseys over there. You won't see any quit in them. And proud to be a small part of what they've got going on over there. Also thankful to have the opportunity to provide a little bit of coverage for the student athletes at Fairview. Down to 20 seconds on the clock. It's going to be Boyd County football starting out the second half as Devin Gibson and company already making their way out onto the field, ready to kick off. Boyd County, they were on their sideline. Seemed as though they were ready to go. Went back to their end zone. Now they're walking back over to their sideline. A lot of penalties in the first half for both teams. I think Boyd got that's one thing I did not keep track of as running the commercials and running the production and got the technical difficulties, have this delay going on in my ear. One thing I forgot to do was keep track of penalties, but I would be willing to say that Boyd County leads the penalty battle, I guess you'd call it. I do know this, they had 2 touchdowns called back. 2 times the ball went into the end zone for a touchdown. Then it was called back based on penalties from Boyd County. Had several false starts, things like that. I would be willing to say, I know Coach Ferguson, I'd say that was addressed at halftime. I would also say it was addressed by Coach Roy and his staff at halftime as well, as you got to fix the mistakes. And here we go. Second half is underway. The ball kicked out of bounds by Devin Gibson. It's going to be first down, 10 yards to go for Boyd County from their own 35. See if we get a different look here. Personnel-wise from the lines is, a running clock. They're up 42. Will they change something up here? Also, big thank you to Craig McCormick for keeping me going here, holding the light for me right now. That was one of the things. Craig was going to be on here with me, and with 2 microphones you can't even hear. Handoff on first down. A new running back in the ball game for the Lions. That is number 25, and I don't have a 25 on my roster. We'll wait and see if we can get a name there. He gets it back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain. Over a minute already burned off of the first half here as the running clock took effect about 3/4 of the way through the second period. On second down, a pass goes to Charles Smith. It's completed for a pickup of about 4 yards. New quarterback in the ball game as well. That's Evan Williams with his first completion. Third down and 6 yards to go. Williams takes the snap, hands it off, and some room to run for number 25. Boyd County does not have a 25 on the roster that they gave me. Nonetheless, he's got enough room, enough for the first down and more. Gets it across midfield, well, right at midfield, so a pickup of about 11 yards for number 25. First and 10 for the Lions. Down to 9.5 to go in the third. Williams takes a high shotgun snap, hands it again to number 25, and he's got some room to run, but a shoestring tackle, contact initiated by Kaler, and he's brought down at about the 31-yard line. We're going to see exactly where, maybe the 32. So pick up about 17 yards there for 25. Still don't have a number. A name for number 25. 3 carries, 28 yards for him on this drive, though. Williams with a pass out in the flats, and it's going to be caught. That's number 7, Thomas Crawford on the catch. Gets it down to about the 21-yard line. Couple of completions for Evan Williams for a total of 15 yards. It's going to be first down, 10 yards to go now for the Lions from the Fairview Eagles 21-yard line. Hand off there and nowhere to go for number 25. Brought down about a yard into the backfield by Jace Murray and Rylan Hatfield. Again, we are on a running clock, so this ought to be a quick second half as we're down to 8 minutes to go in the third. Second down, 11 yards to go for Boyd County. A high snap and a handoff again to 25. He's going to try to bend it outside, off tackle to the left. A couple of Fairview Eagles in on the tackle there, but not before a gain of about 4 yards, maybe 5.
Brings up third down for the Lions.
Third down at about 6 to go for Boyd County. Glad you were able to tune into this broadcast as your Fairview Eagles are in action here in Cannonsburg, Boyd County High School, the side of tonight's matchup. And on third down, another handoff to 25 and a tackle in the open field. That's Gabe Legg with the shoestring tackle. Give him about a 2-yard gain. Makes it fourth down and a long 2 yards to go. Under 7 minutes to go here in the third. Boyd County Lions offense going to stay on the field. And in this situation for Fairview, a stop here would be not only a positive but a short-term goal. And you got to think, in a situation like this, you want to see your team playing with heart. So here we go on 4th and 3. It's going to be Williams, and he's going to be brought down from behind. Who is that made that tackle? That's Bryson Clutters. And I believe he's going to be well short of the first down. Maybe even a loss on the play. Nonetheless, Fairview does just that, gets the stop here. And it's going to be Fairview football, 1st and 10. Bryson Clutters with the backfield tackle there. And a turnover on downs for the Lions. 42-0 your score. 6:01, clock still rolling here in the third period of play. And it's going to be the Fairview offense. And I believe I just heard Brother Mike say Joe Opel. Is that right, Brother Mike? Joe Opel, the ball carrier there, number 25. Doing a great job. First year as a Boyd County Lion. First down, 10 yards to go now for the Eagles. Ball on their own 13-yard line. Wishbone formation. Ball shaded to the left side of the field, and the handoff goes to the fullback. And again, they ride him like a Walmart pony, but he falls forward for a gain of about 2 yards. That is Rylan Hatfield with his, actually give him 3 yards. That's his first carry of the ball game. Makes it 2nd down and 7. Ryland, the son of Tyler Hatfield, a good player for Boyd County back a few years ago. 2nd and 7. Hand off to the second back through. That's Burnside. And if he got it back to the line of scrimmage, that's it. No gain on that play makes it 3rd down. Down to 4:21. Clock still rolling here in the 3rd period. Mentioned we're playing on a Thursday tonight, the Eagles and the Lions, due to the Healing Appalachia concert that's going to take place starting tomorrow. I think there are already people up there today, but concert will start tomorrow as well as Saturday. The anticipated crowd and traffic, etc. Both teams agreed to play here today. And on 3rd down, a great run there by the Fairview Eagles fullback. Tailback. That was Jace Murray who chugged it along for the 1st down. Got it all the way out across the 25 to the 27. So about a 12-yard pickup there for Jace Murray. 9 carries, 30 yards for him in this ball game. And Murray doing a great job gaining yardage after contact. 1st and 10, Fairview. And good dropping back to throw. Looking nowhere to go, though, and he's hit hard as he tries to get it across the line there. Kind of a shoulder tackle from big number 77. That's Quinn Groves. And I believe Hunter Good probably thought he ran into a brick wall there, as a little bit of a size mismatch between the freshman quarterback and big Quinn Groves. No gain. Makes it 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Down to 2.5 minutes to go here in the 3rd. Fairview with the football. 2nd and 10 on their own 27. On 2nd down, it's going to be the quarterback using his legs to try to get some yards. He does, and the flags come in after the play. He's knocked out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. Give him 3 yards. We're going to wait and see, though, what the penalty is. Going to be a personal foul against Fairview. Not sure what happened. It was thrown back about 10 yards past, maybe 15 yards past where the line of scrimmage, the original line of scrimmage, back kind of in the where the safety would line up, something like that. So maybe some contact, maybe some words said. I'm not sure. Nonetheless, it's going to back Fairview up 15 yards and make it 2nd down and a long way to go. And more whistles here, and we've got a timeout called by Coach Alex Roy. With 2:05 to go here in the 3rd, your score, Boyd County 42, Fairview 6. We're back in just a moment on the Eagles Sports Network.
Visit Home Builders Supply at 1560 Diedrich Boulevard in Flatwoods, Kentucky, your one-stop shop for everything for your home. They call it a whole home store for a reason. Find them on Facebook at Home Builders Supply LLC or give them a call at 606-388-2465 for all the kitchen, bathroom, flooring, and any other need you may have for your home. And they're open to the public. That's Home Builders Supply, 1560 Diedrich Boulevard, Flatwoods, Kentucky. And thank you to the folks at Home Builders Supply for their support of high school student athletes like the ones at Fairview High School.
And welcome back into the Platinum Industries broadcast booth. I'm Chauncey Griffith. Glad to have you along. The Fairview Eagles trail the Boyd County Lions 42-0 as we speak. 2:05 to go in the 3rd. Fairview has the football. 2nd down and 22 yards to go from their own 15, maybe 16-yard line. And a toss on 2nd down. Burnside trying to get the edge, not able to do so. Right down in the backfield there. trying to get a number on who made that tackle. Number 17, that is Simon Davis, the freshman for Boyd County. Back him up about 2 more yards. Makes it 3rd down and about 24 yards to go now for the Eagles. Shout out to Jeff Evans for texting in here saying he could hear me just fine. I tell you what, it's difficult to hear myself, so I'm glad to know that you folks can hear. On 3rd down, a handoff and a couple of yards, maybe 2 yards. I'm trying to see who the ball carrier was there. Not sure. Nonetheless, it's going to be 4th down and a long way to go for the Eagles as Devin Gibson and company back on to punt the football away with 44 seconds to go here in the 3rd. And clock's still rolling. Caleb Kelly, they've got a new punt returner in there too. That is, I believe, number 32, Peyton Moats, the freshman, getting his first punt return of this football game. A line drive punt is going to be caught right at midfield and dropped. Ball's going to roll out of bounds, though, and that means that Boyd County will take over. I tell you what, if I'm Peyton Moats right there, pretty nervous. I know a couple of sayings, but don't think any of them are appropriate for on air, so I'll just let you use your imagination. But I bet you he was sweating that when that ball went through his fingertips. Nonetheless, the buzzer you hear in the background means that we're 3 quarters in the books. And your score after 3, Boyd County 42, Fairview 0. And we're back in just a few moments for quarter number 4 from Cannonsburg, Kentucky, where your Fairview Eagles are in action. Back in just a few moments here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Timber Ridge is committed to delivering the highest quality sheds, barns, cabins, play sets, trailers, greenhouses, and more, all tailored to meet the needs and the budgets of their customers. They offer multiple financing options to help make for the best customer experience possible. They also offer 3 options to get what you want. And with payments starting at $79.50 a month, they make it easy. Timber Ridge offers a quality like no other. Visit them at 195 Argolite Road in Flatwoods, Kentucky. Call them at 606-388-2110. Visit their Facebook page or find them online at timberridgeky.com. And a big thank you to the good folks at Timber Ridge for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School.
So for those of you watching at home, obviously the field flips at the quarter, so Boyd County moving from right to left now offensively on your TV screen. Also, a bad snap there on 1st down sets Boyd County up with 2nd and a long way to go. There were several Fairview Eagles there to take advantage. Boyd County able to fall on the football. Makes it 2nd and a long way to go. 42-0 your score. Shotgun formation. Quarterback Evan Williams, wing back to the left, and a handoff goes to the stand-up back. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage, falls forward. That's Weston Turner, the freshman running back, with his first carry of the ball game. Nothing doing there. Down to 11 minutes to go. 3rd down and 20 yards to go for the Lions, the young Lions JV offense on the field here. Third down and 20. Shotgun formation, wing back to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Williams takes a snap, looking to throw. He has his guy across the middle of the field. It's caught right about the original line of scrimmage, and then gaining a couple more yards is number 16. That's Charles Smith. Give him about 12 yards there. Makes it, give him about 11 yards. It makes it 4th down and about 10 yards to go for the Lions. I don't see any change in personnel here for Boyd County as Williams comes over to talk to Coach Ferguson, get the play call, heading back over to his huddle. Another stop here would be a definite positive for that Eagles defense. And here we go. Shotgun snap. Evan Williams looking to throw. He's going to air it out downfield. Overthrows his receiver, and a flag thrown in the backfield. That was thrown right about when the ball was being thrown. And I'm getting the indication that it's a holding penalty against Boyd County. It's going to be declined. That'll mean a turnover on downs here, another stop defensively for Fairview, and they'll take over 1st and 10 from their own 48-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go for the Eagles. They're going to be moving from left to right on your TV screen, phone screen, radio dial, whatever you want to call it. And with 8:44 to go in the ball game, a running clock, this could potentially be their last drive of offense. We'll wait and see. But Coach Roy and his bunch, some points on the board here would go a long way. And chugging forward on first down is Jeffrey Everett. He gets it out to about they're going to say his knee hit at about, no, they're going to spot it at the 45. So pick up a 7 yards there for Everett. Makes it 2nd down and 3. That is not Everett, that's Jason Murray. My apologies. 10 carries, 37 yards for him. 8 minutes to go in the ball game. Wishbone formation, wide receiver out wide to the left, tight end to the right. And a handoff to the fullback. That's Everett again. And I tell you what, he hit the hole hard and fought for about 5 more yards. Got it out to about the 40. Jace Murray with the 5-yard carry there. 11 carries, 42 yards for him now. Down to 7.5 to go in the football game. Same formation as Fairview breaks the huddle. 2 tailbacks are Murray and Burnside. And that's about a yard, maybe 1 yard gain. 2nd down and 9. Under 7 minutes to go in the football game. Coach Royce told me before the game that he was going to come up after the football game. However, we've got one microphone, so I don't think, due to technical problems on our end, I don't think that we're going to be able to have a post-game show with Coach Roy. We will, however, stick around, give you the scoring summary, a few stats, and tell you what's next for the Eagles. Hand off to the fullback. That's Rylan Hatfield. Give him 2 yards. 3 carries for 6 yards for Hatfield. 3rd and 7. Down to just over 6 minutes to go in the football game. As Good goes over, gets a play call from Coach Roy. Now he's back into his huddle. Fairview with the football shaded toward the right side of the field on their own 37-yard line, Wishbone. And I think that was a little bit of a miscommunication there as he was trying to reach it out to the fullback, who was just a little bit too wide, so Good forced to take it and run. And he's brought down from behind in the backfield for a loss of 2 yards. Makes it 4th down, 9 yards to go for the Eagles. I believe we're going to see the offensive unit stay out with 5:21 to go. Clock still rolling here as Good goes over and gets a play call. If Fairview doesn't get the 9 yards here, it's going to be a turnover on downs, and it'll be Boyd County football with just under 5 minutes to go. Good, dropping back, looking to throw. He's going to air one out, and it's going to be through the hands of the defender, falls incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. That was number 28, and I don't have a 28 on the roster that they gave me as well. Nonetheless, it falls incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. First down, Boyd County from their own 39-yard line. 4.5 minutes to go in this football game, and Boyd County in the huddle over here on their sideline. I think probably trying to get 11 players out onto the field to let this clock expire. Boyd County will move to 4-1 on the season. Fairview will fall to 3-2. Shotgun formation for Evan Williams. He's going to throw. No, he's going to hand it off. That is Joe Opel on the carry. And Joe Opel bends it back across the field all the way over here to this Boyd County sideline. And from 61 yards away, Joe Opel with a touchdown run with about 3:45 to go in the football game. That's Joe Opel's first varsity touchdown for the Lions. And the first touchdown of the second half for either teams. 48-0 your score now. And we'll see Ryan Crank and company, the PAT unit, the field goal unit, coming on to try to tack on one more. Down to 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the football game. Evan Williams with the hold, Crank with the kick. A low kick, but it is good. So with 3 minutes to go in this football game, your score, Boyd County 49, Fairview 0. Back in just a moment here on the Eagles Sports Network.
The fine folks at Home Builder Supply, proud sponsors of Fairview Eagles Athletics, have opened a new store named HBS Furniture. It is located at 101 Kentucky Route 1, behind Super Quick. They offer wall-to-wall furniture, as well as many other unique home items that you'll love. Check them out on Facebook at HBS Furniture, or give them a call at 606-750-4238, or look them up online at supplyhomebuilders.com. It's the folks at Home Builder Supply and HBS Furniture that makes this broadcast possible.
That was the voice of Ethan Reardon there, reading that commercial. Boyd County 2025 Homecoming King. Congratulations to him. Your score 49-0. Boyd County leads the Fairview Eagles here. We're down under 2 minutes to go in the football game, and Fairview gets one more chance to get some points on the board. Kickoff taken by Armani Burnside at about the 10. He gets it out across the 25. That's where Fairview will take over, 1st and 10. Down to 1:22. Clock still rolling here. Fairview in the huddle over there. Down to 1 minute, 10 seconds. They'll have time for a play, maybe two if they hurry. Down to a minute. And here we go, wishbone formation and movement up front. That was
the flag on the play indication is false start against Fairview.
Joshua May there, J.J. May, who fired out well before the ball was snapped. First and 15 now for Fairview. Wishbone formation, another handoff. This one goes to Murray, and he's got room to run. Gets it out across the 40 and across midfield. He's brought down at the Boyd County 49-yard line. So a 28-yard pickup there for Jace Murray. Gives him 70 yards on the night on 12 carries, down to 13 seconds. Fairview going to run one more play here. Another handoff. This one goes to Murray, and a decent pickup, but he's brought down after a pickup of about 7 yards. Tackle made there by number 16, Charles Smith, and the buzzer you hear in the background means this game is in the books. Your final score in this ball game, Boyd County 49, Fairview 0. We're going to step out, take a break. When we come back, we will give you a scoring summary, tell you how we got to where we are on the scoreboard. We'll also tell you what's coming up down the line for the Fairview Eagles and wrap things up here from Cannonsburg. Again, your final, Boyd County 49, Fairview 0. We're back in just a moment here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Timber Ridge is committed to delivering the highest quality sheds, barns, cabins, play sets, trailers, greenhouses, and more, all tailored to meet the needs and the budgets of their customers. They offer multiple financing options to help make for the best customer experience possible. They also offer 3 options to get what you want. And with payments starting at $79.50 a month, they make it easy. Timber Ridge offers a quality like no other. Visit them at 195 Argolite Road in Flatwoods, Kentucky. Call them at 606-388-2110. Visit their Facebook page or find them online at timberridgeky.com. And a big thank you to the good folks at Timber Ridge for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School.
The fine folks at Home Builders Supply, proud sponsors of Fairview Eagles Athletics, have opened a new store named HBS Furniture. It is located at 101 Kentucky Route 1, behind Super Quick. They offer wall-to-wall furniture, as well as many other unique home items that you'll love. Check them out on Facebook at HBS Furniture, or give them a call at 606-750-4238, or look them up online at supplyhomebuilders.com. It's the folks at Home Builder Supply and HBS Furniture that makes this broadcast possible.
The fine folks at Home Builders Supply, proud sponsors of Fairview Eagles Athletics, have opened up a new store called HBS Furniture. It's located at 101 Kentucky Route 1, right behind Super Quick in Greenup. They offer wall-to-wall furniture as well as many other unique home items that you'll love. Check them out on Facebook at HBS Furniture or give them a call at 606-750-4238 or find them online at supplyhomebuilders.com. It's the folks at Home Builders Supply and HBS Furniture that make this broadcast possible, and we want to give them a big thank you for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School.
And we're back here in Cannonsburg. Your final score of this game, 49-0. The Boyd County Lions take down the Fairview Eagles. Boyd County moves to 3-1 on the season. Fairview falls to 3-2. Scoring summary looks something like this. The first touchdown of the football game came in the first period. It was a 32-yard touchdown run by Blake Shelton with 6:24 to go. Then a Ryan Crank PAT made the score 7-0. Again in the first period with 2:49 on the clock. A Manning to Ian Branham 32-yard touchdown pass, followed by a Ryan Crank PAT made the score 14-0. One more touchdown in the first. That one came as time expired. It was a 24-yard touchdown run by Blake Sexton. I can't even read my own writing. And then a PAT by Ryan Crank made the score 21-0. That was 21-0 the score after the first. 21 points scored in the second as well, all of them from Boyd County. A 32-yard touchdown run by James McDaniels. Ryan Crank PAT. made it 28-0 with 7:24 on the clock. Another Boyd County touchdown. This one a 9-yard run by Blake Sexton. And then a PAT from Ryan Crank made it 35-0. And then the final score of the first half was a 5-yard touchdown run by quarterback Manning, followed by a PAT from Ryan Crank, made the score 42-0, and that was the score going into halftime. One touchdown in the second half. It was a 61-yarder by Boyd County's Mr. Joe O'Pill. I believe he is a freshman. That was his first varsity touchdown for the Lions, and a big future ahead for that young man. Congratulations to him. 61-yarder, made it 49-0, and that was your final score. Looking ahead for Fairview, I mentioned Coach Roy was going to come up here in the post game. We're having technical difficulties. Only got one microphone anyway, so we will unfortunately won't be able to have Coach Roy here on our post game show. Fairview moves to 3-2 on the season. They're next in action next week at home against Phelps. That's on September the 26th. The following week, they're back at home against Nicholas County to open up district play against the Blue Jackets. That's on October the 3rd. Then 2 road games on October 10th and 24th. They play at Raceland and at Paris, respectively. By the way, Paris is the home of the Orange Turf Field. Kind of looking forward to that game. And then to close out the regular season, they're back at home against the Lewis County Lions. That's going to do it for this broadcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. Fairview falls to 3-2 on the season. They're next in action next week at home in Mossy Bottom against Phelps. Until then, a big thank you to Craig McCormick and a big thank you to everyone here at Boyd County. That's going to do it for this broadcast. Thank you again. I'm Chauncey Griffith. Good night and God bless.
This has been Fairview Eagle Football. Thank you so much for joining us for another broadcast live on the Eagle Sports Network.